So I'm joined now on the phone with Lew Long. He's the man with possibly one of the coolest nicknames in the game. Lewis the Foot Long. How are you doing, first of all?
Sorry, how am I feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty bad. Good. Hungry.
And you're fighting this weekend at Made for the Cage. How excited are you to be back in action?
Oh, I love fighting, so can't wait to get back in there. It's all I do day in, day out, so fucking may as well get something for it.
And last year was a great year for you. After a year off, you returned with two big wins at welterweight. Would you say the return to welterweight has changed your career?
Yeah, well, it's given me my life back. Fucking cutting too much weight, man, is stupid. It's stupid. Nothing to beat and fight and do what I want. I'm not trying to be in a sauna every time I want to fight. Depressing as fuck. No, I'm happier. I just fight.
And would you have said that if you had stayed at lightweight, would you have reconsidered your actual fighting career? Would it have potentially ended sooner?
It would have ended because I would have died eventually. I think I've shortened my life quite considerably by cutting that much weight. So.
And how much weight did you used to have to cut at the end?
I think once I've done £18 on the day.
£18 on the day? Christ.
Which is fucking retarded.
There you go, kids. If you're listening out there, that's probably not the way to cut weight.
No.
And
it was rough.
And your last fight was potentially the biggest one of your career to date. You picked up a huge win against Matt Inman. And you went in there as, by all accounts, as a massive underdog, and went on to prove a lot of people wrong. After that win, did you feel that you started to get the credit you deserved for your previous few fights?
I don't really think like that. I just look at what's in front of me. Don't really care what other people think about anything. So I train hard all the time, and it's always good to get a win, but I don't really care other people's opinion or people's vanity, what they think about it. Fucking, I'm in there on my own at the end of the day, so fuck them.
And after that fight, we last saw you in action on Total Combat. Although the fight didn't go your way and you didn't make it through to the final and to win the money, what did you take away from that experience?
Boxing's quite hard. Trying to box the my full-time thing. It's much safer grappling.
Yeah. And would you consider competing outside of MMA and boxing again, or was it one and done?
Yeah, I'll fight anything. I wrestle and compete in jiu-jitsu regularly, so I just got my old judo license back as well. So I'm gonna get some 8 balls on the go as well. So whatever, I just enjoy it. It's all I've ever done. So fucking.
So as long as you've got a scrap somewhere, you're happy.
Yeah, well, as long as I'm active, I'm happy. I did 5 weeks and 5 competitions before I started this fight camp. So it's pretty cool.
And on Saturday, you're taking on Tommy Quinn. Do you know? Do you know much about him going into the fight? And how do you expect the fight to go?
Oh, I don't know. He messaging some shit on Twitter and stuff like that, but I don't really pay any attention. I let my coaches watch it. I don't really care. As I said, I fight what's in front of me, not go in with any pretenses. So I don't have. I'm ready for the unexpected all the time then, rather than getting sort of looking at what he does and prepare for something that might not happen. So I just let my coaches, prepare me the way they want, and hopefully that works. If not, I'm going to sack them.
And you mentioned there that there's been some shit spoke on Twitter. He's thrown down the Quinn agreement. I'm not sure if you've seen it, and if you haven't, I'll read it out to you now.
I've seen it. Yeah, for me over here, but I think it's pretty bent, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the point? Like, it's not as if we both started our feet, and it's not as if I ever take a step backwards. Like,
like I say, have you read the Quinn agreement? And as he put at the end, do you care to partake?
I read the Quinn agreement, and well, I've only seen for 1 round fight, but so if I'm honest, I don't train hard then, but I think it's going to go the distance.
Well, we've recently spoke to Quinn himself, and he's told us that he's expecting a few moments where you'll both be biting down on your gum shields, slugging it out. Do you expect this to be a fight for the fans?
Well, it's a fight today. You're going to have to bite down your gum shields, so like, you know, like, this week's fought before. You get in, I guess, you'll fight in it. Yeah, I don't mind where the fight goes, to be honest. I'm happy in all areas.
And how do you see yourself winning this fight at the weekend?
Oh, fucking... I bet you knocked me out in the last 30 seconds. Fucking technique.
After you pick up the win this weekend, and if things go your way, what's going to be next for Lew Long?
Fighting for the PK title down in Wales for the against Lee Chairs. So I got a pretty full couple of weeks, months ahead of me. So.
The last time I saw you in person was after your fight down in Newport, and and what happened afterwards was a pretty special moment, which was appreciated a lot on the internet for all the fans with our post-fight interview. Have you have you been back and watched that interview at all?
I've took a lot. Everyone's talked to me about that interview more than the fight. Yes, I watched it back, and I vaguely remember some of it. Like, it was funny after, because like my coaches didn't tell me any of that. I just somehow that came out of my mouth on the spot, saying, "Thinking down your arm chin." My coaches didn't say that. I just come out of my mouth. So they all had a good old laugh at my expense. And I was like, we didn't say that.
And if anybody's getting the post-fight interviews, this is the man that you need to get on film. I'm sure there's gonna be some comedy gold coming out of his mouth afterwards if he gets the win.
I don't even know what I'm going to say next. I think, you know.
Well, thank you very much for your time. We wish you all the best on Saturday, and hopefully we'll hear from you again in the near future.